I like you like what you like. Want me to? Maybe I will, 'cause I really want to get to know ya. Hold on. Think it through. Nah, girl. Hello. Baby, why don't you? Hello, how is everyone doing today? Hello, Bear. Hello, Tokyo. Hello, Skyline Slugger. Hello, Spectre. Hello, Kirito. How are you guys all? Care that you're a stoner, red wine supernova. I didn't look at the lighting before I started. California King. Maybe it's a twin bed. We're cool. I got a one and a rabbit. Let's get sticky with me. What? Is the lighting terrible? Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Hey, 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 I don't care that you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. I'm doing good this morning. I'm feeling very good. I like what you like. Oh, wow. That's good enough, right? My friends call me a loser. There we go. Is that better? Call me a loser. Hanging around. Yes. We're going to trying to be really productive this morning. There's so many things that we can do. I also don't know how I want to show, like, what I'm doing. Or, like, what I should do. So be a little bit patient with me as I figure out how I want to sort this out. Sleeve. Hi. Hello, German. But we're knees deep in the passenger seat, and is it casual now? 2 weeks and your mom invites me to her house in Long Beach. Is it casual now? I know what to tell your friends. It's casual. It's casual now. We're gonna be productive today. I have to request. I have to do some stuff for a college application I sent in. So that's like my main thing I need to do. And then I think on stream, the other thing I want to do is I want to redo all this because I also like don't have everything set up. Like I literally just have my starting screen, my intermission. I'm gonna try to like maybe rearrange things, maybe move my camera around a little bit. It's just hard because I don't know where to put it other than on like my monitor, but like I feel like it's so close because like I want to take up the whole screen, right? I know what you tell your friends, but the camera isn't like the proper size, so I don't know. Oh no. So I'm like trying to figure that out too, cause like ideally I want it like this, right? But then I have like the margins on the sides. So I'm trying to figure that out too. I'm not knees deep in the passenger seat. Like this feels like way too zoomed in. It's me to her Long Beach house. Yes, I'm using OBS. Friends, it's casual. Hold on, I'm gonna pick you guys up real quick. Hello. Like, I wish I could have you further. But I have nothing to rest you guys on. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. If I right-click the camera source, does it have any options to change it to 16:9 and proper? That's what I was looking at, but I don't think so. I just think that this shape of the camera is not meant for that. Video format. It doesn't have any video format. Hold on. I have the Logitech Stream Cam. Oh God, what the hell? What did I do? Wait, let me see if I fixed it. Oh my God, it's transform. Oh! Is that better? Am I tripping? Is it exactly the same? The quality seems a little better, maybe. Okay, hold on, and then transform. Wow! Wait, thank you. Havoc Valor. Thank you. It's like I have like dyslexia and I'm really bad with names, so please don't ever be offended. Wait, the quality looks a little better too, or am I tripping? Because I changed the resolution? Am I tripping? Because these don't look that good, but my face, I feel like it looks better. Am I tripping? Configuration is all there. I think I need to fix this as well. Oh God. It's such a drastic difference between this one and this one. I feel... I'm messing around with the camera. I don't. You think after all these years, I would? But I don't. Whoa. Okay, wait, what if I do that and then I change this one? That looks crazy too. That's the problem though, is like my light, like the light changes throughout the day because I have a window right here. Hi, Jenny Barra. 07, hello. If you get a ring light and lower the exposure, the image will look really good. Yeah, that makes sense. I should do that, but the problem... I think my problem is that I have this one lamp. I have these two lamps actually. Like these, this is like from the dollar store, and this is like one I've had forever. Like OG people know that this is like has been my lighting setup since I started streaming like 4 years ago. My problem is that I move around a lot, and like I'm also gonna be moving to Japan in a couple months, so it's like not really like the most sensible thing for me to, it's not really sensible for me to buy like expensive equipment and stuff. Does this look better than what we started with though? I think there's still something that's like a little bit... I feel like it looks better than what we started with. My hair looks more like the actual color it is. Also, like I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it looks better in my properties screen than it does on the actual scene. I kind of want that. So I'm just messing around with it a little bit more. Whoa. I always like I'm in the struggle between if I want to have high saturation or like low saturation. Because I kind of like the hyperpop look of like the high saturation stuff. But at the same time, like I kind of like the nostalgic fairy kind of vibe that it gives when it has like low saturation. Okay, we're gonna keep it at that for now. Let's see if I have effects. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't realize I could do all this too. I could change it like in the filters of the... Whoa. Okay, I'm messing with things too much, I think. I'm gonna delete it. What I have? Chroma key, color correction, color key, crop pad, luma key, render, delay, scaling aspect ratio, sharpen, scroll. Scroll? What's scroll mean? Oh, just like... Whoa. That's kind of crazy. That's really funny. Wait, how do I make this 0? Oh no, I broke it. I broke it. sorry. And then we can actually, if I'm too orange, I can turn this lamp like a different color. Gonna put a Portal, sounds good. Which Portal game are you playing? I think we did good with this. We kind of ate with the camera. Going for the radio achieve? I don't even know about that. Okay. And I like the Animal Crossing chat bubbles, but I feel like we need something new, too. Let's put this. I'll put this up here. I didn't know that. That's actually so cool. Are they really hard to find? Okay, I'm gonna look up my Gmail real quick for what I need to send to my college, because that's like probably the actually most important thing. Or the college I'm applying to, not that I'm in. I think it's the most important thing I actually got done today. Oh, yeah. I have this like random napkin. Good afternoon, Anthony does TTV. How are you? Okay. Transfer. Okay. We need to open that. Individuals who are eligible for GI Bill benefits may apply to those benefits. For tuition based on international rates, you can calculate your individual benefits. The application process for the GI Bill benefits can be lengthy, so be sure to start early and work closely with your Office of Veterans Affairs as well as the admissions counselor. Please follow the steps outlined below to ensure a smooth process of your application. To complete all admissions application requirements, apply for the benefits online. Use the main campus address in Philadelphia. Once the process application, they will notify you of their decision. Submit a copy of Okay. I think I can wait to do the financial aid stuff, I think. Until after I get accepted or not. I think that's fine. I think. You wanted me to stay, but I ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. Thank you for the sub. Every single day, I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. You've been so good to me. What have you done? Okay, so that's like the thing for the major thing. So when I was first applying, I was writing my personal statement and stuff. I was an economics major back when I was doing school. So for people who don't know, I went to Syracuse University for like 3 semesters, and then I took a break because like halfway through my second semester is when COVID hit, and I was still living with my parents, and that was like a really messy situation I was trying to get out of. So I stopped school and like just have not been back in school since I quit back. I finished my fall semester of 2020, and that was like the last semester I did. So yeah, for like 4 years now I haven't done school. Wait, 2021, 2023. Yeah, for like 4 years. I was in starting a major into economics, so that's what I was originally gonna do. But then the more I was thinking about it, a big reason why I was choosing economics was because my parents wanted me to be a business major, and I didn't want to be a business major. So like economics was like as close to like humanities and social studies I could get that would still be like considered kind of like a businessy major. So that's what I was doing. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my mic so it's not annoying me. Set the club boom. So it's telling me I originally applied undeclared because I was hoping to be able to take a couple classes to see what I want to do, because something I had wanted to do before was things related to like music, film, and like communications and stuff like that were like all very interesting to me. Um and so I was hoping to take a couple of those classes and like kind of actually get to try it out. But it's telling me that I need to declare major, so I think because they're telling me I need to declare, I don't know what I should do, because like logically I should do the economics major because it's what I have the credits in more of, and like stuff like that. But I don't know if I actually genuinely want to do a major in economics. I feel like I'm more likely to want to do like a major in communications and stuff. I'm genuinely not like too I don't want to take classes based off of what I think like my career aspects are like. I'd rather just study what I enjoy. Um, because I genuinely think that like you're way more likely to make connections and meet people and get into like a position if you're doing something you genuinely enjoy, that you will continue to like do well in. I don't know if that makes sense. But I'm a very big proponent. Like, if you don't give a shit about your job, if you don't care about what you're studying, like, then you're never gonna like really go out of your way to like take opportunities to do things. You're just gonna do what like makes sense or is easiest and things like that. So I definitely think that you should do things that you enjoy, or that's how I prefer to live my life. If you're going to school in the U.S., in my opinion, the best thing to do is often a year or two core requirements done at a community college and transfer. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do if I were to stay in California, but I'm planning to move to Japan, so it's not as easy to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm applying to an American university that's in Japan, which makes things a little bit easier for me because obviously you know everybody, the staff and everybody expects you to speak like English. And then I also, my dad is a part was a part of the military, so I have military benefits that I didn't finish using while I was at school, so I can use that as well. And the schools, yeah, again, saying that I'm required him to like state a major, so I don't really know because like obviously at the same time, like I could be majored in economics and still take classes outside of the major. Especially because this school offers 3 semesters throughout the year. It's not like only 2 semesters, so like I could take summer classes doing like what I want to do and stuff like that, and I can always come back to school and do a different major, but. I'm just thinking about it and like realistically, like if you guys get the vibe of what my life has been like and like what I was kind of talking about with like how I'm trying to approach my life from now on, like it's not necessarily like I don't really care to be the financially smart one anymore. Like I was so anxious about all that kind of stuff and everything, but I genuinely want to do things I enjoy. At least in the next couple of years, because you know, as I get older, it's just only gonna get harder to do things I enjoy. Sorry, I'm mini rant. I think that I think it'd be more interesting to pick the major in like communications or something like that. And I feel like it would give me a bit more freedom to take the classes I'd want to take, and then I could if I am really not enjoying communications, to declare, like change my major to economics as like a backup. Um, so I don't know. I'm a little bit confused about what I should do. Continue. Oh no, I need my credit card information. Oh. Verification code. Thank you for the biddies. Um, I definitely agree that hardly anybody winds up working in the industry. Exactly. So what I'm hearing is, while in Japan you can send me snacks. That's the dream, bro. Okay, this is my biggest thing too. With like, I want to send people fun stuff, but like, shipping and everything is crazy. And like PO box prices is crazy, and like I'm right now I'm kind of struggling to pay for rent, so that's why it's been hard for me to send out like goodie bags, goodie packages, care packages and stuff. Um, you get out of college, and the specialist jobs will want work experience. Exactly. Exactly. I'll cover shipping. I got you, bro. I'm so down. I'm down to like for us to come up with some kind of plan together. How do you laugh when you're getting pedicures? I just like and like try not to move. Like, okay. Um, I sent my university transcript. Submit da 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 da. Official transcript from the university. High school transcript waiver pending. I hate strangers touching my feet. Loki, that's a vibe. I feel that. GED applicants are required to submit transcript from all schools. Okay, wait, I'm gonna send them an email, I guess. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I should just say I'm gonna major in economics. Bruh, it's frustrating that they're asking me to declare. The options they have are not like a lot. General studies. What does general studies mean? General studies is a major. What? Chemistry of wine, world music and cultures, science of sound, it's bigger than hip hop. Eating cultures, the visual anthropology of modern Japan, digital mapping, African Americans equality and the law, the global crisis, the meaning of the arts. Provide students the opportunity to combine courses from multiple liberal arts disciplines to create a customized academic program that emphasizes interdisciplinary thinking, problem solving, communication, and innovation, and a focused exploration of discrete academic subjects as concentrated course of study. The program inspires students to think outside the box and equips them with distinct skills to thrive in a complex interconnected world. Um, I bet just let me know. I'm also trying to go to Japan for my B-Day. You've been looking for tickets. When's your birthday? Try not to move. That's some willpower. Do you not get tickly? I do get really tickly. I get aggressive when people tickle. No, I mean, it's like a joke I have that I get aggressive when people tickle. I really don't like when people tickle me. It's like I genuinely really, like, you know, when people are like, hee hee ha ha, tickle tickle. I'm like, fuck you. January 16th, so I'm looking at. No, that's smart to look ahead. The ticket prices get more expensive as time goes by, so. Wait, I guess this, like, if I'm forced to declare major, I could just say I'm majoring in general studies because it's literally just like take whatever the classes you want kind of attitude. Okay, communications, classes, featured courses is travel writing, the video game industry and game culture, creative script writing, magazine article writing, documentary photography, race and ethnicity in American cinema. See, that sounds really interesting to me. See, my problem too with like taking a lot of humanities classes is that like when it's about like it's hard like compared to like taking math classes, it's in a way it's I'm not saying the classes are easy, but it's like the way you're graded, the way that you know what you need to complete is like very um unbiased. It's very like objective when it comes to math or science. It's like you either got the right answer or you didn't most of the time because I have like trauma from having a philosophy professor that was so terrible. Like I took a philosophy class and they like the way that the classes worked was kind of like you learn about like a new philosophical principles, right? So they're like, okay, so this philosopher believed that the world is viewed through this lens and that you can only make two actions, like a selfish decision or like a selfless. I'm just making something up, right? And then you learn about it, you learn about why he thinks that way, you learn about what makes what kind of thing, right? It's philosophy, so it's like kind of very broad. It can be kind of general when you're learning about it. And the thing was like this was all online. It was an online community college course that I took during COVID and everything like that. It was a summer class, and I never saw the professor. The professor wasn't even teaching the lectures. He uploaded videos of other teachers talking about like the philosopher, and then we got graded by writing a like an essay every week, and it'd be like pick one modern day issue and write it like as like in the approach of the what the philosopher, how they would view the issue, da 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 da. And like literally it was one of the most aggravating things I ever went through because I tried to write about one of the times first times I wrote about the Black Lives Matter movement. Like specifically, I wasn't talking just about racism. I was specifically talking about like the Black Lives Matter movement, like how the movement was like structured, how like a lot of it was you know, kind of like not like marketed, but a lot of the presence of it was online because I was trying to think like about what would make something modern, and like I think the issues of humanity have existed for a really, really long time, and the only things that's really changed within like the last 100 years is like technology. So I was trying to take the approach of like, well, technology, right? Ethics related to, or morality or whatever, like viewed through technology, and then applied the philosophical principle to the technological whatever aspect of the thing. And then he like gave me a bad grade and said like racism isn't a modern day issue, it's existed for thousands of years. Like a good example of a modern day issue is like doctor assisted suicide, which like I feel like that's really dumb, because like I feel like I could argue that doctor assisted suicide has probably existed for an extremely long time. That's true. I mean, people have not even existed for that many thousands of years, so but that was his argument, that it wasn't modern enough. And like that like really like ruined it, because I was like, I loved that I was learning, but like I didn't, it sucked that I wasted my money and time getting a bad grade, and that's like a permanent, well, thankfully that was like a class that was outside of my university that I was taking, so I just didn't I couldn't transfer the credits, and that was all that happened. um oh bro, you're so pretty. I love it when autocorrects breed to bro. I love it too. Bro, you're so pretty. Bro, you're so pretty. So that's my like main like worry about taking like an artistic class, especially when it's at a school not meant for the arts, because like I feel like although being in a school for the arts might make it more difficult, I guess, to pass classes and stuff, I feel like there's also, I would hope, a level of like that understanding of like creative liberty or whatever it is. Like I don't know, writing, video game industry and the game culture, like creative script writing, these all like sound really cool. This is communications. I feel like this, I don't know if that sounds more like, I feel like it's more straightforward than the general studies, which is literally just like everything that's like anything. Like it's literally just like what you can study, whatever you want to study kind of thing. Okay, let's keep looking at the majors though, because let's see. Oh, you can see like the communication, media, and society. Da da da. Can I go back to the majors? Art, Asian studies, computer science, economics, international affairs, international business studies, Japanese language, political science, psychological studies, tourism, hospitality, and event management. You know, like, Brie, please don't pursue a career in video games. It's awful. Why? I think if I ever did anything in video games, I like me who I am right now with like the knowledge that I have of everything. I think the part of the job that I'd want to pursue would be like what's it called? Like doing like the artistic parts. Kind of creating like the artistic themes, like making character designs and stuff like that. Video game companies exploit your passion and work you like a slave. That is so sad. I feel like a lot of just companies in general do that though. Let's be honest. Like, it's just capitalism. Like, if you're gonna work for a slave, hopefully you're at least doing it for something you enjoy. But it's hard. Hi, Valor. How are you? Yeah, but it's particularly bad in video games. Okay, okay. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, right? I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I think about the world and I'm just like, we're just fucked anywhere. No matter what we do, bro, but we just gotta try to do what we can, right? List of offered economics for life, women in economy, money and banking, energy, ecology, economy, behavioral economics, economics of sports. Oh, you know what I want to listen to? Moment in the Sun. See, when I listen to this song Moment in the Sun, like one of the lyrics is like, I don't need money, I don't need to something. I trade it all for a moment in the sun with you, right? Like, it makes me want to just fucking forget about society. and go frolic in a field. This is Moment in the Sun by Sunflower Bean. Tired, went to the dentist today. Ooh, what kind of dental work did you get done? Statistics and probabilities, intermediate macroeconomic analysis, microeconomic principles. I don't know, man. Tokyo in literature and film, mystery and crime fiction in Japan, kanji, oral intensive Japanese, advanced oral Japanese. I could just go and study Japanese too. I don't need money, I traded all moment in the sun with you. Bow now, bow. Bow now, bow, bow. Bow now, bow. A major in Japanese enhances proficiency in all 4 language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, with a strong emphasis on interpersonal communication. Students engage in interactive learning experiences that encourage real-life application of their language skills through immersive activities and cultural nuances. This major equips students with the ability to effectively communicate in Japanese across various contexts. I traded for a moment in the sun with Asian Studies major, serves as a flagship program featuring an interdisciplinary approach to understand the developing Asia-Pacific region in Tokyo, Asia's leading capital. Students can learn about Asia's rich cultural traditions, shared history, rapid social change, environmental changes, and regional tensions while enhancing their skills in an East Asian language. Students will also have the opportunity to work with distinguished faculty members who are active in the media and scholarly communities and prepare for excellent careers. I don't need money, I don't need to be cool. I traded for a moment in the sun with you. Communications. I don't know why communications feels like calls to me. Required courses of communications is communication in public life, media and society, communication seminar. Required major electives. 1 course in each of the following categories: communication theory, research methods, analysis, cross-cultural perspectives. 1 of the following tracks: contemporary media environment tracks. 7 courses from 3 different departments, such as media studies, and production, journalism, film, media arts and theater, chosen by consultation with an academic advisor. The thesis track: 5 electives, 3 semesters of a foreign language, and 2 semesters thesis upon arrival of the program. A 2-semester thesis. Production track: 7 courses in the TV production or audio radio track, chosen by consultation with an academic advisor, and 2 writing intensive courses. Production sounds crazy! Why does that sound amazing? Okay, I think we know we don't want general. So I think we are, yeah. We're just stuck between if I should declare as communications or if I should declare as economics. Try to love again soon. Try to love again soon. Try to love again soon. Economics just sounds so boring. Should I just say communications? What if she's like, okay, we don't want anyone in communications? I don't know. Okay, let me write an email now. Hey, I was studying economics as well. Would you recommend someone to study economics? What was the coursework actually like as an economics major? A lot of like graphs and math and like what do you feel like you gained the most of? Like I don't know like I don't know what I'm trying to ask. I think I'm trying to ask like what do you feel like you really took away from the classes? Like obviously you learned the coursework clearly, like that's not what I'm asking, but like what do you feel like in the real world application of things? Like do you feel like you learned a lot of things that benefited you in any way? Do you feel like it was a realistic major or whatever? Like I kind of want to hear your opinion on it if you don't mind sharing, Valor. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of like um I feel like knowing that stuff is like good, but like I don't know if I want to study it. It's over and over. Also learning a lot of tools like coding and Excel. Bruh, maybe I don't want to do that. You know what I really learned? I love technology, but I also hate technology, man. But that's just like unavoidable no matter what I do. I'm like an old head. I have a hard time. Sent. I have requested the not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's a framework for anyone who wants to pursue multiple career paths, finance, math, entrepreneur. Yeah, that's exactly why I was taking it. I was like, it's just the most reasonable thing that my parents are allowing me to take. But I don't really give a crap. I feel like there's so much business stuff that I've learned from not taking a class, from just doing it. And then at the same time, like, I don't need to fucking do it. Like, it's good to have a framework understanding, and then people who actually want to do that as their job, or like people who are willing to do that as their job, I can consult them, you know, if I really need stuff like that. I think it's definitely important to learn a lot of it. So I feel like if anything, I might go back into school, but I don't know if right now what I want to do is go into study that. Girl, I'm having my quarter life crisis. I'm just trying to enjoy my life at this point, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. What like career path excites you the most, or like what kind of job are you trying to get into, Valor? I don't know if you're working right now or like what. I know you said you were kind of going through something complicated. I feel like recently, so I don't want to like pry if you're not really wanting to talk about it still. But I'm just curious. I feel like everybody I know is like going back to school and doing like a graduate thing, a graduate program. I love this song. Sorry, my monitor is shaking. Whoa. I... Because something I regret is that fact that in my high school we had an audio visual club and stuff. In the end, study what you want. To be honest, I didn't want to major into it. I really wish I didn't major in data analytics. That's crazy. She locked in. I'd be locked in. Been applying to mostly banks and analysis roles at the moment. I actually have an interview tomorrow for a relationship banker position. Interesting. That's super cool. Good luck on your interview. You got this. Please let me know if it nearly kills in the world. To glass just to watch it shatter. Okay, I'm sending the email. I sent the email. I just need to make bank in October. All the games. Oh, what games are releasing? I don't even know. For me, I have a lot of fun, not fun things, but like every week of October, I have something to look forward to. The first week of October, Heartstopper Season 3. Second week of October, I'm going to see Porter Robinson in concert. Third week of October, I'm going to see the Wasia Project in concert. And then the fourth week of October, I'm going to go see Alex Salone in concert. Okay, I sent like all the college stuff I needed to send for now that I believe. So now I guess we just have to wait. I can't believe I dragged my feet on doing that. But then at the same time, it's like it took me like a week, which is kind of a long time to respond to an email. But I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna go to school or not, or like go to this school or not, because that kind of will drastically obviously impact like what my plans are for my first year living in Japan. If I'm gonna be starting school, then that's probably gonna take up my main thing. If not, then I'll have to figure out something else that I'm gonna be doing at the time. Say again, and kiss you once, and kiss you twice. We'll call it paradise. Paradise. Hello, Transcriptor Games. Hello, how are you? In October, Black Ops 6 for me, and the Dragon Ball game. Oh, okay. Good morning, just browsing around Twitch. How are we doing? And other bipedal organisms. Hello, Limit Reaper. Hello. Welcome to browsing through my community. We're good. We're just having a productive day. I was just talking about I'm moving to Japan next year, and I applied to an American university in Japan. And so I was just talking with chat because they're telling me I need to declare a major. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was studying economics when I was going to university, but I'm definitely prefer communications more. And I was actually wanting to study communications when I was going to school originally, but my parents didn't let me, and they were obviously financially supporting me a lot, so I had kind of have to do what they told me to do. So I was choosing between those things, and we were talking about that. But I sent over my transcript, and I sent them an email saying like, hey, like I sent over my transcript, like, and I think this is the major I declared. Well, want to declare and things like that as well. We'll see. I'm not officially in. It's just a part of the application process. So I pretty much just sent what I needed to send, and we have to sit and wait to hear back now about what's gonna happen to us. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. No, just for my bachelor's. I went for 3 semesters of university. I started in the fall of 2019. So I went 2019, 2020, spring and fall, and then I took a leave of absence. I moved out of my parents' house. I lived with a friend for a year. I moved to California 2 years ago and been working and just supporting myself independently pretty much the last 2 years. And then since I've been here for 2 years, like I was going to apply after my 1 year of residency to go to a community college because that means I can pay in-state tuition and things like that. So I was gonna go to school. I had gotten a certification as a nursing assistant. That was what I was doing for like the last year. And so I was going to go into nursing, but my half of my family lives in Japan. My mom's side of the family, and my mom is divorced and she like lives by herself. My grandma is widowed and lives by herself, and I had the opportunity to go see them last year, and it made me realize I want to be near them again. So it didn't make sense for me to start a nursing program in America, just knowing that I would eventually want to leave to Japan. And then the more I thought about it, it didn't make sense to wait around for like me to go to Japan. So I'm just going as soon as I can, which is by February I should be gone. And the only reason why it's taking me that long to go there is because I have a cat, and my cat has to meet certain specifications to travel out of the country. And the soonest that she can leave is early January, and then I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of time because obviously early January is not the best time for travel. So hopefully around end of January I will move, and yeah, I want to get an apartment on my own. Finally be really free, because living with people has been interesting to say the least. It's definitely better than living with my parents, but it's definitely like still a thing. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for real, if I go show me Wait, but for real, if I go show me around, if that's cool, and I will cover shipping for snacks and another topic we can discuss, but I hope you get accepted. You got this. I don't know what you mean by another topic we can discuss. That like kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, I'm also like open to like seeing people and things like that, like meeting people and things like that, but obviously like I have to consider my own safety and things like that as well. But I always say, like, if anyone is the snack part of the top. Okay. I was like, I don't know why. Like, I just want to be, I don't know why vague questions, like, confuse me. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page. But yeah, like, I know, especially when we're in Japan, like, it's like, it will be nicer to meet people and it'll be easier because it's a smaller place and there's so much public transportation that, like, I could go and meet people so much easier than here in America and things like that. But I'm also very introverted, so I'm not really one to go out of my way to meet people a lot of times, so I hope nobody takes that personally. Too many games. I really hope I get to the university, by the way, because like that is like my main plan, my main hope and goal. Like I just think it would make the transition to moving into Japan a lot easier. Like having something, knowing that I'm going there to do something and having people to talk to and things like that that's outside of my family and things like that. Anyways, how was the nursing assistant gig? I was about to say I loved being a nursing assistant. I did love being a nursing assistant, but the industry, of course, like everybody says, it's like underfunded, not underfunded. There's not enough people compared to the amount of people that we need, and a lot of times management is really really terrible. I think that if I were to have continued, my plan was to go to school to become an actual nurse, and in the meantime get a certification to be like a home health aide or to be like a personal nursing assistant. So because working in facilities, unless like you can work at a hospital, which like you do a lot less work. But oh, hi Manny, welcome back to California. um um but yeah, what's it called? Yeah, like I loved the job itself. Of course, you're gonna have some difficult patients, and yeah, working in long term care, everyone says is terrible, and it's pretty true. It's terrible because management is usually really terrible. The other nurses aren't always the best, and that's not really their fault either. They're just trying to do their job. But it just wasn't what I wasn't fulfilling to me to have to work for those people, and like people. There's a lot of conflict of interest and a lot of things like that. So yeah, if I were to have continued to do nursing, I would have definitely just tried to be like a personal nursing aide. Then you get to really like do the parts of the job that are more fulfilling, like getting to know people or things like that. And then again, yeah, people work at hospitals, which the hours and the schedule are just like the craziest part of working in a hospital because you usually work 12-hour shifts, and sometimes you have to work like a lot of days in a row. When you're working 12-hour shifts is pretty crazy. Also depending on like what's it called, your commute and things like that can be kind of crazy. But yeah, that's my thing. Of course there are some unpleasant parts of working as a nursing assistant, like you're pretty much doing the job that nobody else wants to do. But to me, I don't know if it was like a mix of like the way I was raised. Like my dad was very country bumpkin, and I also grew up with two younger half siblings, so I was like changing diapers all the time and stuff. Like I wasn't as freaked out about that. It just I had a lot of paranoia about like cross contamination, infections spreading, and everything like that. But I feel like that's not a bad thing to be paranoid about as a nurse. I think that's a valid thing and something that you should be a little bit at least concerned about when that's your job. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. Anyways, they'd be crazy not to accept you. See, I'm trying to have the confidence of being like, it's not a very difficult school, and I applied to and had gotten into Syracuse, which is technically considered like a like more prestigious school, I guess. So it makes me think that like just off of that I should be accepted. But I also didn't do very well in my last semester of Syracuse because of COVID. And my mom was like, a lot of schools are understanding of that, but I also don't know. And I also don't want to get my hopes up or like be arrogant and be like, well, I definitely am gonna get in. But like I feel like there's a part of me that's I'm just like not that worried about it, because if I don't get in, then I can always reapply another time and I can figure out what to do in the meantime, because I've always figured out what to do in the meantime of whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So if it's not meant to be, then it won't happen, but it's fine, kind of thing. Didn't tell I got no floor. Oh, communications? I can't major in that. That's why I'm in STEM. Less people to deal with. That's totally fair. See, I am like so interesting because I love people, but I also hate people. I love people, but I'm an introvert. I guess that makes is like a better explanation. So it's like kind of hard. But my school had like my high school had like a TV production, like audiovisual club, or not club, a program. And I'm like really upset I didn't do that in high school, because like if any other time, why wouldn't I have done that in high school? And then yeah, like just there's so many things about people, like that was the only reason why I even leaned into economics, is like, oh, economics is like the most people like facing career out of like all the business ones that aren't like scamming people. Like I don't really care to be a business major, because it's like I like the idea of understanding marketing and things like that. I think it's important, but I would hate to be marketing for a company I don't care for. And so then I also would be picky. And then it's like, you can't really afford to be picky when you're first working. It just becomes very convoluted when it comes to like business when you don't agree with the system that the businesses are being ran in. Not to be so like whatever, but then, and then like money, money is money. It's like money is something you have to learn about. It's important to know about, but it's just aggravating to think about the fact that it exists, if that makes sense. What are you learning in STEM? Also, thank you for the follow, La Lisa. Oh, La Lisa Mono Ban 1779. La Lisa, man. That's me all the way. I can't cook food without washing my hands every step of the way. Don't get down if they don't accept you. There's always many options. Exactly. I can't decide if I want to go to school because I want to be at the show movie writer. Because I want to be a show movie writer and I don't know whether school is the right choice. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, I'm not the most qualified person to answer that, but the one thing I will say, as somebody who has wanted to do a lot of things in the last couple of years and have not done anything, is like, if you don't know where to start, and it's obviously there's a level of like realisticness that you have to think about, but minus the realism, I'm tired of being realistic. Okay, if you don't know where to start, might as well start with school, because then you can at least know if it's right or wrong for you, and the people there are more likely to, like the professors and stuff, are more likely to be able to understand your situation and suggest what like you should be doing, I guess. And you could always start like at a community college or something. Like, you don't have to start like with like what you think is like the best school to go to or something. If you're really unsure, but you just like, sometimes the sitting and trying to figure out what the right thing to do is the part that kills you. Like, that's what I realized. Like, for years I wanted to go back into playing piano, but all I've done is sit and thought about the fact that I want to go back to play piano. And now it's like, well, I wish all those 3 years I actually was taking piano lessons or tried, if that makes sense. And anyway, but can you play basketball? That's what important at SU. I cannot play basketball at all. And I only went to one basketball game because, again, COVID hit like right after I started school pretty much, which was really unfortunate. I cannot play basketball, but I do remember in high school PE, one of the things that I loved about myself. I am not an athletic person, and I consider myself to be pretty shy, and especially when it comes to like people looking at my body. I don't really like people like head up. It's pretty fine. Looking at my body doing things, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so awkward. But I remember we were playing basketball because it was one part of our like coursework, and I was like defending or something, and I just like went like oogly woo to like block the person from shooting, and it worked. And I don't think that's the right way that you're supposed to defend, but it worked. So it was my own creative way of playing basketball. Capitalism, indeed. It's like also like, what's it called? We're like in what? We're in like post-capitalism or something, no? Technically. Not gonna lie, I kind of just have the stream on because I'm focused on something else at the moment. But the second you said sales market, I needed you to listen to me. Even if this is the last time you ever listen to me, do not get into sales. It's the worst decision of my life, and I hate it every second. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to. Thank you for saying that, though, but because it like just like reassures me. I need a lot of reassurance. But that's exactly what I mean. Like, I would hate to go into marketing or sales and things like that, and then yeah, you're just stuck doing that for people. Like, the only reason why I would go into business is to understand entrepreneurship and things like that more, understand business structures more, so that, like, I could be more of an asset to myself and the people around me who are, like, trying to make businesses with people, like, as somebody, like, who is a big proponent of just do what works. You don't have to be rich, right? Like, so if you really want to just run your own business, like, it's important to have somebody to understand those kind of things. Or like, I feel like for social media, like, marketing is a really interesting thing to understand, because it's like understanding your audience and stuff like that. Like, the whole Brat Summer thing, kind of side tangent, the Brat Summer thing, right? I haven't listened to the whole album of the Brat, right? But it's like, if you say Brat Summer, like, everyone's like, oh, Brat Summer. And they probably haven't even listened to the whole album either. And I was watching a video about, like, the marketing of Brat from Charlie XCX and things like that. And, like, it just seemed like so interesting to learn about, right? And that's like the kind of thing that I would like to understand and things like that. But I feel like you can understand and do kind of those kind of things without necessarily taking like a marketing class, if that makes sense. I imagine the piano streams would have gone wild. That's what I'm saying. I want to do piano streams. Like, imagine what I was like, ding ding. Oh my gosh, Kofi. That was another thing I need to work on. Go ahead, ask your Kofi question. I know I'm terrible at posting, and I apologize. I'm trying my best. I genuinely am. Like, I'm not just dilly daddling. Here, let's take a picture for Kofi right now. I don't know which way the best way to do it. No, this way is definitely the best way. Wow. I'm not getting all of chat, because then it might be a little bit. I can't do it. Oh, you should have done the thing I did in high school. I was in a class that instead of PE, it was like they taught you archery. But oh my god, that would be so cool. Maybe. I have blocked a couple people on Kofi. But those people are usually just people who've said something to me that like I don't think a normal person. Like maybe it is. Yeah, if it's like the photo sets, if you can't like even subscribe, it might be that. I don't know what it was that you had done or said. I'm not. What is your username on Kofi? Maybe that might clear things up for me. Don't get me wrong though. I was in fact making a lot of income for the amount of work I was putting in. My issue is it's a really big risk, and I don't recommend people doing it unless they have like something else as a backup. For sure, going south went south, so I couldn't keep out. I think I had been a Daisuke supporter. If it was honestly, because what happens is like I ask people not to ask me specific questions or like bring up certain things in my DMs often, and then if people keep asking or like bringing up specific things, then I just have decided to block them, because it's like, well, I try my best to communicate. I don't think I ever just block people unless it's something that's clearly like not like a good thing to say to somebody. Stop the bleeding. Actually explicit kind of it. Yeah, it probably was an idiot, at least a little bit of one. I understand. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page and you understand. Jit boys in bars. Ooh, another shot. The feeling where you are. Another stupid reason to stop the world. Okay, that's another thing. I want to update my Kofi. That's like a better thing to work on, actually. You'd have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. I wanted to. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night, do nothing more than his wife. Say, I told you so. Boys in bars. How do I do that? Disable the tier? Wait. What are they talking about? World just to stop the feeling. Alright, B, we'll head out, got some chores. But again, you got this, and I hope you get accepted. Thank you. Good luck with your chores. I should find out, I think, within a month or so. I think in about a month, we'll find out if I got accepted, as long as I gave everything I needed to give today. But we'll see. Hopefully, they'll message back soon to let me know if I sent in everything. Oh, okay. I wanna hurt you, hurt you. I mean, your page. Okay, there we go. Okay. Merchandise. I wanna hurt you, hurt you. Thank you for the follow, cute girl. Oh, really? What part did you visit? Mostly Tokyo, but a number of days in Atsugi. actually don't know where Atsugi is. For work, I was working for a company with a location there. Ooh, what kind of work was it? Else but me, so what we gonna do? So what's it gonna be? Brie, have you been to Tokyo? Yes, I have been to Tokyo. My mom lives like in the Tokyo area. It's a huge company, but my group dealt with image sensor design. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. So I was born in Japan. I was born on Yokota Air Base in Japan, and then I grew up in northern Japan in Iwate Prefecture, and then my mom lives in like the outskirts of Tokyo, which is Chiba Prefecture. And yeah, I'm not like I don't claim to be very knowledgeable about Japan, but I do know some things. Um, oh my dear, so what's it gonna be? So I'm planning on going on in October, and I'm struggling on trying to find a good hotel for or Airbnb have any to stay in. Any suggestions? Atsugi is west of Tokyo, maybe about 45 minutes by. Okay, okay, I kind of know what that is. It's me and my two. It's me and my friend two beds. Actually, I genuinely don't have any recommendations for hotels because I stayed with my mom most of the time I was in the Tokyo area. Yeah, I'm sure there's people in the chat, or like I would suggest like looking up on Reddit, like places that people have suggested. Um, I think they have like usually like a pretty good like conversation about those kind of things. And then yeah, I think mostly a lot of Airbnbs are gonna be very like good, especially in Tokyo. It's very foreign friendly, I believe, and you know, Japanese people are very, very respectful and clean for the most part. Obviously, that's not 100% gonna be certain, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. Like if a place is good or not. I think the biggest thing is probably Wi-Fi. I did one Airbnb in Tokyo. So many cheap hotels. I mean, honestly, like I feel like a hotel is nice. Um, I had an Airbnb in Tokyo, but somebody else booked it, so I don't really know. I don't really know any of the information about it. My friends had like a different hotel or not hotel, Airbnb as well. Where so and when I was in visiting Tokyo or when I visited Japan last year, what happened was I stayed with my mom for a little bit, and then I was in an Airbnb with one friend, um, and then eventually there was a house Airbnb type of thing, like a condo in Tokyo that like because it was like a big group of friends, and then we also got an Airbnb in Osaka as well. Um, and they were all really cheap. Airbnbs were all really cheap, all clean. If you only have one other person to go with though, like yeah, I guess like it wouldn't be necessary to get like an Airbnb. Um, but Hello Kitty rooms, oh, it's so cute. Because I love you. Because I love you. Because I love you. Also, is 2 to 3K enough for a 2-week Tokyo trip? Yes. Unless you're counting for flights. But I think 2 to 3K is more than enough. I think that, like, if you're being really frugal, you can definitely, like, get away with, like... Wait, let's bring a calculator up. Oh my gosh, I almost just turned off my PC. I'm so stupid. I'm so scared. Yeah. It really depends on what you want to do in Japan as well. So, the biggest cost you're going to have to worry about is the flight and, like, the hotel. Food is really cheap, again, depending on where you want to go eat. Transportation is pretty cheap as well, which is really nice. Of course, like, if you want to do a lot of touristy things, you might need to, like, account for extra money, because I don't know if you need to buy tickets for things. My points already... That's nice. 68. That's nice. So if we assume, like, you're gonna be there for 2 weeks, and let's say, like, average maybe like $100 a night, that's $1,400. So you get, if you have... Yeah, the dollar is strong. Also, just try to convert, like, the yen is rising again, so just be mindful of that. And then, like, um I don't even know how the yen's doing right now. Yen to USD. It's kind of important for me to know. Wait, let's do USD. Yeah, the yen is getting stronger, but it's also dipping back down again. I converted when I went and brought cash. I converted it all in America, and then you can, like, still use your credit cards and stuff, but some credit cards have foreign transaction fees and things like that, so be careful about that. And there's ATMs as well in Japan if you need to take out, like, debit, like, if you have a debit card and you need to take out money. I don't know what the fees and stuff are like over there, because I took all my cash out. I transferred all my USD into yen cash. Like, every 7-Eleven in Japan pretty much, like, especially in the city, like, has ATMs. Again, I just don't know if there's any fees and stuff like that. Every single hue. Ooh. Let me post my Ko-fi picture. Blue. Indigo too. Yeah, 7-Eleven, Lawson, Family Mart. Yeah, any convenience store pretty much has it. Wait, you said you converted in the USA. What place? I looked, like, I went on Google and just looked up, like, currency exchange, like, locations, and then, like, just read the Google review to see if, like, if it was, like, a shitty place. But here, let me look up. Let me see what I look. Yeah, currency exchange. And most places you can just go. Like, if you're worried about it, because I have, like, anxiety as well, like, when it comes to things like this, I would recommend just, like, calling and just being like, hey, like, this is what I'm trying to do. Is this possible? Before going, because I kind of get freaked out going to new places I don't know, and things like that. The angle's like so funny. To like take a picture like this. I don't know why it's like so weird. Right now I'm mostly worried about where I'm going to stay and where to convert the money. I had heard I would need cash everywhere, but that's not really the case for me, although I did not get out into the smaller towns or tiny hole in the wall restaurants and stores. So the 7-Eleven y'all talking about, that's what I've been seeing where they convert it. So I guess I'll do that. That's like once you're in the country. But the thing is, yeah, like Gasson said, like most places like accept card. So it's like if you need to do that, you can do that. Again, just there might be like a foreign transaction fee. But it's usually not that like a crazy amount either. Like you won't be stranded, pretty much. Hello, cinnamon buns. Thank you. So it's really up to you. Like you'll be fine regardless. Like don't be too worried. Like as long as you can go like yeah, if as long as you have the mindset right, like it's your first time, so it's might not go like exactly how you planned. But you'll be fine regardless. Like you can use your card at most places as long as you stay within the cities. Most places, if you need help, like you can find help, and like, yeah, if you have a debit card with cash on it, you can always go to an ATM to withdraw cash if you need cash. But again, yeah, the most places will take card or things like that, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about it, in my opinion. Yeah, Apple Pay, or you can get like the Suica card on your phone. I don't know how much longer they're gonna be using Suica cards, but that's like for like if you want to do transportation, you can use like the Suica cards and things like that. Yeah, like Apple Pay. A lot of it is like again, it's pretty good. Like I don't think you have to worry about. It's not something to stress about too much. And then if you ever need to, like you can always figure out um you can figure out what's it called, how to draw cash later on if you really really need it. But yeah, Suica cards like I think that they're changing that system though. I don't know how much longer the Suica cards are going to be valid for. Yeah, you don't need a physical card. Yeah, that's what I did as well. Yeah, just be careful for. Just be careful for when like the actual Suica cards stop being like valid, because that's what I heard last year. Was my mom was telling me that the Suica, I think they're changing from using a Suica card to like just doing like regular Apple Pay or something like that, or like a different centralized card. But okay, last thing, internet, because oh yeah. So internet wise, I think most places have internet. I don't honestly I wasn't using my phone much out and about. Um and the first Airbnb I was at offered like a portable Wi-Fi thing. Um and I also have unlimited data. So I feel like that's going to be a hard question for me to help you answer. Just also know that like your SIM card, like you might not be able to make phone calls or like actually like honestly I don't really know all the details on this stuff because I never had troubles. I was able to call people, text people fine. If anything, you can use WhatsApp or like something like that to message people. um this? Why am I like 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 this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Sorry, I'm adding a post to Ko-fi. Let me make a kind of inspiration. Um, happen. Never make it. If you're trying to renew for if your other travel companions are on the same plan, it's a $6 day for them, and it looks like after 10 days it doesn't cost anything. Oh, nice. All right, bet. Thanks, really, for the help from the both of you, Brian. Yeah, first time, and it's a whole different. Exactly. Well, I'm glad I was able to help as well, but especially help to him. I feel like they helped a lot more. Um. Um. Make it. think I'll just post that. I think that's okay. Can I find out my one person? In the ground. Hi, Percy! Hey, kitty. I love how your hair looks. Thank you. I kind of want to. I'm thinking about getting like one of those like like color depositing shampoo things to make it more orange, like the semi-permanent stuff. I want to be like a fake ginger. I have to go, Bree. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Kirito. Be prepared to get lost in the larger trains. Yeah, the train stations do get kind of confusing. Shinjuku Station has 200 exits and 3.6 million people who go through it every day. You can write without looking at the keyboard. Not really. Kind of. How are you doing, Percy? I miss you. Where are you right now? What you doing? What you up to? Okay, in your clown era. No, literally, I've been doing clown makeup for fun. Guess what? I'm trying to be unapologetically myself. It's hard, but I'm trying. If I want to wear clown makeup out, I'm gonna wear clown makeup out, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I've seen videos about first timers struggling with the trains. Yeah. To put that into perspective, there's 3.8 million people in LA. That's crazy. I'm in Texas. I'll be packing, but also that shit is boring. So I'm here. Yay! Yay for packing. Yay that you're here. Also, look. I have so many gay things to show you. I went to the store. I got this Heartstopper yearbook, which is like an art book. And I love it. Gay. Gay. These are so cute. So gay. So much gay. I haven't finished reading it all, actually. They're so cute, but the way I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with Heartstopper. I'm like obsessed with Heartstopper, okay? We have 30 days until season 3 of Heartstopper is released, okay? These are like kind of like old sketches that she had. Okay? And then I have like, okay, these are the new ones. This is like, this is the next book in the Alice Oseman verse for the Heartstopper series that I need to read. This is not related to Heartstopper, but it's also a part of the Alice Oseman verse. Okay? And then I got this book, which is actually a part, like, it's in the TV show. You see it a lot in the TV show. And I actually want to read it because it seems really interesting. But, like, it's a good book for me to read, and then it's also a good book for me because it's technically a part of the Alice Oseman verse, if you think about it really hard, because it is a part of the TV show. So it's called What Asexuality Reveals About Desire, Society, and the Meaning of Sex by Angela Chen. And then, Rainbow Parenting. Rainbow Parenting, your guide to raising queer kids and their allies. I'm gonna rainbow parent myself. Cause who's gonna rainbow parent me? No one. I'm gonna rainbow parent myself, and then I'm gonna rainbow parent all you. Okay? You guys are all gonna turn gay on my watch. No, I'm just loving like the vibe of Pride lately, like just the unapologetically being yourself like vibe, the pure queer joy, things like that. I've been really like, I don't know, burning a fire in my soul lately. So I'm like trying to understand and shit, you know? And like the author seems really nice. The one thing I get worried about like buying like books is sometimes like you have to kind of vet out the authors and things, and I don't really know that much about what's good. Exactly. I'm sending out the pixels on your screen that turns you gay. um, but yeah, I thought this was cute because it's like the one good thing about kids, right, is that they're kind of a sponge and that they're kind of like a blank slate. Unfortunately, society exists, so they're not really like a blank slate because society is inevitably gonna catch up to them one day. Um, but um, I love the idea of reading parenting books, but not as a parent because I think it's like so important to like understand how to approach speaking about things or understanding things to somebody who doesn't understand anything. And I feel like it gives you such a good basis to teach yourself or other people as well. Oh, wait, let me put it this way. I've read 3 other books. 2 are novellas, so they're like short, they're really short, easy reads. And then one was like a proper book that I really loved called Solitaire. And those are all like a part of the Heartstopper universe, but I'm obsessed with Heartstopper. I literally can't not think about Heartstopper, or else I forget how to breathe. I love this. You're excited though. It makes me happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy that like I feel like classic shit. Like I know that I have a lot of negative biases from like how I was raised, and like I kind of just was like got to a point where I was like, oh, I know better now, but I want to actually like enjoy it. I want to enjoy understanding things. I want to really learn about history. I want to learn. I just want to be immersed in more of it and like learn that it's. I think a big thing was like there was such an othering aspect of like queer things in my life. Like it's like, oh, like why do you have to go out of your way to do XYZ kind of thing? And I was like, oh, I don't want to seem like I'm just trying to be into these things to be into it kind of thing. But I feel like I've gotten to a point where it's just like, no, like being queer shouldn't be weird. Like reading a nonfiction queer book should just be reading a nonfiction book. It doesn't have to be about gay necessarily, but like kind of thing. And things like that's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been processing in this noggin lately. So yeah. But I'm like also like scared because like I'm so excited, but I'm on such on like the beginning of the journey of understanding and like understanding how I feel about things and things too. Like I feel like I'm starting a new journey that I'm kind of scared to share it, like that I'm so excited about it or like what I'm feeling about it online because it's like I don't want it to seem performative in any way, and I also like want that part of that to be like a piece of me a little bit, like my journey, my understanding, my little secret, my little gay secret. Until I'm like confident in what that is, and then I can I know what I want to share. I understand how to stand, like where to stand on things, because I feel like a lot of times it just attracts a lot of negative tension when you don't. I feel like obviously queer stuff I feel like attracts a lot of negative tension in general, and then when you're not that knowledgeable about things, you're so easily like influenced or so easily like manipulated by people who just want to start an argument or whatever, and I just don't want to draw that to me because I want to get a understanding and experience and like enjoy understanding and learning on my own first before I have to like deal with what anybody else has to say about anything. I remember my first Christmas with my family here. They were like, we don't want to other you by getting you gay stuff. Like I have asked for gay stuff literally every year. I can't hear, but howdy. Hi, Andrew. I think that's the best way of saying hi, Andrew, without him being able to hear me. You. Hello. Yeah, what an exciting time though, scratching that learning. Exactly. Bubba Gump. Okay. If you say so. I don't know what to do anymore. Let's go to Stream Elements. and we can look together. I'm kind of want to like... Whoa. Thank you. I see. I see. Okay, I'll think about it. I appreciate it. And thank you so much. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. It's not an application to Syracuse, actually. I've already been to Syracuse. But yes, I will keep y'all updated on if I get it in and things like that. So, that's all I can ask. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Well, you'll find out. I'm sure one way or another. um. Wait, why does this look so weird to me? I can't process what I'm looking at when it's on the up and down monitor. Okay. I want to see. What am I looking at? Chat box. Chatbot merch. I was going to try to like redesign my stream. Like I fixed my camera today. I think it looks better. I was gonna do like try to make a new chat section. Like I kind of like the Animal Crossing like style like chat boxes, but at the same time I'm like they're kind of getting clunky and I don't really like it. But I feel like a lot of it's like I have to actually think about things. So I might have to do that off stream. It just sucks. Things don't work the way that I want them to work. Like, this looks cool, but at the same time, it's not the way I was trying to make it look, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think... Honestly, I don't think I have much else to do right now. Literally, sometimes that's why I hate technology. Sometimes I want to be like, you know exactly what I'm trying to do and you're not doing it on purpose. I know it, you know? But I know it's not really what's happening, but that's how I feel, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, no, if you get into Heartstopper, Percy, I will cry because I love Heartstopper. And we can info dump about Heartstopper together. Like, I was info dumping yesterday. Like, I know the actors' names and stuff. Which is not that crazy. But I love it. Looks like you won't be doing a Concord stream anytime. Wait, what do you mean by Concord? What do you mean by that? What is a Concord? The video game? I see. I don't even have Steam like installed. Oh, it looks so interesting. Is it free? It's kind of like a battle royale 5v5s. 8 years in development? That's crazy. And it is shutting down after a couple weeks. That's so sad. Why? What happened? I feel like once I get all moved in, I'll start watching. I gotta start applying for jobs and shit, so I need the good feels. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you to be moved. Like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so excited for you. But yeah, I also know that you've been really busy lately and stuff like that, and I'm like not like what's it called? I'm not like what's it called? Expecting you to do much other than focusing on doing all the things that you're doing. What kind of and this yeah, also I have no idea. Like I know that about like the Markiplier thing, but I have no idea. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't even know anything about it. Yeah, I see it says that it's not available anymore. No one was playing it, so they weren't making enough money or something. That's really sad. That's really, really sad. And um um overlays gallery. Um Sorry, I'm just going through my Gmail real quick too. I already have a list of projects waiting for me back at home to LMAO. My powers combined with the other roomie has led to many. We'll finally fix insert whatever. Oh, that's cool though. That's fun. What kind of projects? Like just like what's it called, handyman stuff around the apartment? Of age, this will never change. They're so pretty, it Deadlock from Valve had a player count of like 165K and it wasn't even getting announced. Concord had like 900. Valve made a game. Deadlock. No HL3 though. I feel like I'm getting lost. I feel like we're talking about things that like is not within my language. There's a language barrier right now. Thank you for the follow, you're Simpo Sick. I appreciate it. I'm such like such an old head. I'm like do not keep up with new things normally. I'm like the type of person it takes me like a couple months to like come around to the idea of something new, which is terrible. Confirming my email. I have a Barnes and Noble subscription or like membership or something. Okay. School. Microsoft. paper source. Cute. Oh my gosh, it's... Wait, when is... Hey Siri. When is the first day of fall?
March equinox was on Tuesday, March 19th, 2024.
What? Hey Siri. What is the first day of fall? March equinox. What? That doesn't make... Hey Siri. What is the first day of autumn? This doesn't make any sense. What is the first day of fall? September 22nd. Oh, we're getting close. Definitely a honeydew type of thing. Gotta fix the headlights on the other car. Planning on replacing a stereo system and speakers in another. Oh, okay. Also, maybe replacing the door locking mechanism, hanging things on the wall, spray painting things to go on the wall. That's so cute and fun. I feel like I would... Yeah, I made your Apple speaker. Sorry. I feel like those are all things I would do if I had some, like, a buddy to, like, back me up on things, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to do, like, handyman stuff on your own, because then it's like, if you fuck it up, and, like, they weren't on board with you fucking with it, like... It kind of just makes things really messy, and it's also kind of expensive depending on what you're trying to do. So Valve, the people who run Steam, right? Valve is the one who made like Team Fortress. Made the Half-Life games, okay, but they stopped at 2, and there's supposed to be a 3, and it's been a joke, I think, for decades. At this point, the Half-Life 3 is coming. Oh, I'm getting the joke now. No Half-Life 3 though, haha, because they had Deadlock. They brought out Deadlock, but they never made what's it called? They made the new game, but it wasn't Half-Life. Sorry, my brain farted halfway through it. I get it now. Thank you for explaining the joke. Where your lips... I'll let you down. I forgot I have like 3 different email accounts. Almost 20 years ago. That's literally crazy. Dance with me. It's pretty clear. Ba-bow. This is what you do at parties, right? And I know. But I think I really like you. What is this? Oh, to Apple. Oh, you know what? I don't have my iPad with me, but that's another thing I need to do. Well, let me put my to-do list. Hi, meatballs. How are you? Okay, I think I don't think I really have much to do. No way, September is here. Oh, subscriptions are on a discount. Be featured on our upcoming book cookbook. So I might go soon. I need to eat lunch as well. I'm gonna eat lunch and watch Heartstopper. I'm not really sure what my plan is for tomorrow either for stream. I have to think about it. I assume you were a tiny gosling at that point. Yep. Just a little bubble. I'm good, thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm just lurking around. I'm currently doing my shift from India. It's 4:40 a.m. Oh man, you tell me I gotta do more packing? That's fucked up. I'm sorry. I gave you like a little bit of a break. I mean, like I could upload stuff on my computer, but I don't really know. I need a break. I've been sitting in this chair for 2 hours. And I can't sit in one place for more than an hour usually. So I'm like getting antsy. And I think also my roommate's like Mandy's getting home from the airport soon. So I want to be like, hey girl, how was your trip? You know? It was good timing. Yay. A lot of work done today. Let's keep it up. Yeah, I think the camera looks way better now than it did. I'm so glad we did that. We look so good. Like we're looking good. Guys, color-wise, everything-wise, we're doing a good job. Thank you for being there and helping me figure all that out and everything like that. My brain's gonna have to think of more thoughts to talk about for tomorrow. We'll see what we'll do tomorrow then. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, yep. Thank you guys all for being here. I think I gotta like, you know when you just kind of gotta zone out to do some work. I think I need to do some work that's like that, where it's like I can't be being perceived. I have to be like so immersed in what I'm doing. So I might do that tonight, and then yeah, maybe we'll play Minecraft tomorrow. We'll see. I don't really have anything special to do for tomorrow anyway, so. Okay, dokie. I love you guys. Thanks for coming out and hanging out and doing amazing things. I'll play this song as my outro song. Have a good day or night or whatever it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, take a bath, take a shower, wash your hands, eat good food if you can, sleep well, do whatever you gotta do, eat good food and drink good drink and yeah. Okay, sounds good, guys. Okie dokie. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.